Like, share, subscribe and click on bell icon to get notifications from Vishwa Vidyalay. Please contact for online tuitions to our email address vishwavidyalay@gmail.com. Welcome to Vishwa Vidyalay online learning platform.
Indian Constitution and its amendments. Amendments of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution 8th Amendment Act 1959, enacted on 5th January 1960. Purpose: to extend the period of reservation of seats for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and Anglo-Indians in Lok Sabha, House of the People, State Legislature Assemblies. Key provision: amended Article 334 of the Constitution. What Article 334 originally said? It provided that reservation of seats for SCs, STs and representation of Anglo-Indians by nomination would cease after 10 years from the commencement of the Constitution, that is by 26 January 1960. What the 8th Amendment did: extended this period by another 10 years, that is until 26 January 1970. Why was it needed? The condition of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes still required special protection and political representation. To ensure their continued participation in the political process and access to justice and development. Later developments. This reservation period has been extended multiple times through later amendments. 23rd Amendment 1970, 45th Amendment 1980, 62nd Amendment 1989, 79th Amendment 1999, 95th Amendment 2009 and 104th Amendment 2019, which finally ended the Anglo-Indian nomination but continued reservation for SCs and STs till 2030. Impact: ensured continued political voice for marginalized communities, strengthened democratic inclusiveness. The Constitution 9th Amendment Act 1960, enacted on 28th December 1960. Purpose: to give effect to the transfer of certain territories between India and Pakistan as part of a bilateral agreement known as the Indo-Pakistan Agreement 1958. Key provision: amended the first schedule of the Constitution, which defines the boundaries of Indian states. Specifically, certain territories in the Beriberi Union, West Bengal, were agreed to be transferred to East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. The amendment legally empowered this territorial exchange by modifying the boundary description of West Bengal. Background: India and Pakistan signed the Nehru-Noon Agreement in 1958. Under this, India agreed to transfer parts of the Beriberi Union to Pakistan in exchange for other territories. However, the Supreme Court of India ruled in the Beriberi Union case 1960 that such transfer required a constitutional amendment as it involved ceding Indian territory. Why was it needed? To legally authorize the territorial exchange between India and Pakistan. To comply with the Supreme Court's advisory opinion, which stated that such transfers must be backed by a constitutional amendment. Impact: enabled peaceful resolution of border disputes, set a legal and constitutional precedents for future land or territory exchanges between India and neighboring countries, reaffirmed that Parliament must amend the Constitution before India can cede any part of its territory.
Please subscribe our channel through this YouTube link. Thank you so much.